Thanks for joining us again. This is Eben Adripunda.
And I'm Fabi. Hi.
Awesome. And we are back at you today. It has been a while since we put out a video. Putting up videos is not a joke. You really need to set up time and to really do it. So we really apologize if there's any of you who have been waiting for a video and you were not seeing any. One of the things that I'm doing school, I'm studying, and we were, even though there was a lockdown, the ease lockdown, we are still attending class. We're still buried down with a lot of assignments and stuff. And Fabi is working, even though she's working from home. It's quite hectic. Yes. We are both leading very busy lives. But we are taking time to just share our story. As we told you, we feel called to do this. So today, we've got a paper here. As we said in our last video, this is just to remind us on where to keep track. Just to recap what we were doing in our last videos, the videos that we uploaded last. There was the first one where Fabi shared with you her version, and then there was a second one which I recorded in Courtship, where I recorded my version. And in that last one, I told you that we were going to now share with you guys our love, how our love relationship went on, which is deemed the courtship. So yeah, that's what we are here to do. Today we are going to talk about our love relationship. Going into our relationship, now that we had agreed, me and Fabi, that we were gonna be an item, there was a few things that we needed to begin, that needed to settle in our hearts. One of the first things that was really important, and that was raised by our mentors as well, was it's gonna be different. And that, even though they told us that, I did not actually, one doesn't really understand what you mean that is gonna be different until you start experiencing it. So right up, it kicked off with when we had our first date out. So I'm just gonna introduce the date out, and then Fabi will take it from there. So what happened on that date? I had $100, and we were both not working at the time. Both students, yes, both students. And I just wanted to. It was time to just go out. So I told Fabi that you're
taking me out.
Then I'm taking her out. Okay, Fabi's gonna take it from here. Awesome, hit it.
Okay, so how our outing went. Eben's dad picked us from home. We only had $100, remember, so we didn't have extras to spend on transport. So he picked us and dropped us at the police station in town. Yeah, that was closest to where we went. We went out to Nando's. Yeah, so then from the police station we just crossed the road and we were already at Nando's.
So the police stations, see, the issue with the police station was that Dad was on shift. He's a policeman, so he was on shift, and the idea was, as he's going to work in town at the police station, he's gonna take us along and he's gonna drop us at his work, and then we can find our way to where we were going.
And after shift he would take us with home, because we didn't have money to go back as well. Yeah. So we crossed the road and we were already at Nando's, and now the challenge was to get in.
Remember those days Nando's was in Independence Avenue, even though today is no longer there. Yeah, it was in Independence Avenue, right in the main street, in town, in main town, Windhoek. Yeah. So now it was the time to enter.
So that was our first challenge, really. the place wasn't wheelchair friendly, so there was a stair, I think. One stair. Yeah.
One step up.
Yeah. So I tried to get him in, but I couldn't. So then I had to ask for help from security guards. Yeah, and they gladly helped us in. So we went inside.
Yeah.
And
then we went to sit. Yeah, go on.
So we went to sit, table for two. Yeah, the waitresses helped us to our table. It was quite also like a bit deep. It was not at the entrance. So yeah, it was quite challenging. We had to move a few tables to get through. Yeah, and then there we had our table. We sat. We only had $100. So we get the menu, and so we had to choose something within $100, including our drinks. And I remember very well, we ordered, there was a special going on that day, where we ordered quarter chicken and chips. Was it rice? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was a quarter chicken and 2 cool drinks.
Yeah.
And rice or something like that.
I just vaguely remember,
Yeah.
So then, that fit in our $100 that we
budget,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was our first date.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about what you wore, how it felt to be taken out for the first time.
It was very exciting. Yeah, to be taken out finally. I remember I had my hair hanging. I blew my hair. What did I wear? Okay, I wore some white short and a purple top. That's all I remember. A vest, And so we are now there sitting, the two of us. We are looking into each other's eyes and like, so this is happening, eh? We're on a date.
We're on a date.
Yeah, and all excited and looking forward the rest of the evening. Evening, right?
Yeah, the rest of the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was really nice to have each other, just the two of us, because in most times there was always someone who was there to help me. So there was always this was one of the few times where right from the beginning where it was just
the two of us and help from not necessarily that it was just the two of us in the whole building, but just the two of us, and then us having to ask for help from from anyone else
to make things work in our way, or to work for us. So moving on to our time together, we were having understood that things were gonna be different because with me being on a wheelchair. We needed to be really innovative on the way we were gonna be together. There were so few options to choose from the things we could choose from in terms of as a couple, what can we do together that will then grow our romantic relationship. So I think in many of our going out, we needed to plan, we needed to look ahead, we needed to see what challenges could be foreseeable, and then we would plan. For example, we would then see whether there's a security guard around to help me in and out of the car, or we then would think, is the restaurant or the place we are going at wheelchair friendly? If it's visiting friends, to see whether they actually there are stairs, and if there are stairs, who's going to help me go up the stairs? As we told you last time, one of the reasons why we are actually we even started the channel, in the reasons why we started the channel, we said it was rare for not only people on wheelchairs, but people on wheelchairs who are Christians and who are in a relationship to find information, to find information on how to actually be in a relationship. So one of thing. So our relationship was a little bit peculiar because we were not just only in wheelchair, one partner in a wheelchair, or what they call what is they call that again? Interability.
I've never heard of that.
I think it should be interability or something like that, where one partner is on
I would say
in that. Yeah, one person is. Yeah, anyway, fine. To cut short, there were things that we had to put in place as boundaries so that we can not put ourselves in situations where we compromise our values and decisions.
Yeah. So we decided that we wanted to wait.
Yeah, so the idea was we had to wait until we were married before we could be intimate. Of course, a few romantic things were not out of place. So one of those things was an open door policy. Open door policy simply meant that when Fabi came over and she's visiting us, we had the door open
at all times.
At all times, just to allow for accountability for people at home to still see what we're doing in there, and also to keep us accountable. Yeah.
And vice versa, when he came over to my place also, would rather not go to my room but be in the sitting room where everyone is in an open space. Yeah. So that was one. There was another one. Another
one, we decided not to kiss. It was hard. You can imagine. But we decided not to kiss. So that was out of the way. And situations that put us in a place where we could kiss were also out of the way. We then had to have an agenda when we were meeting. We didn't just meet and be idle. There was an agenda, something that we want to work on when we were meeting.
Yeah, then we also had curfews. Okay, I had curfews, I was not staying at his place after 6 p.m. Yeah. So my visits were only up to 6 p.m. and then beyond that, no. Unless we went out, like on our first date, we stayed beyond 6 p.m. Yeah. But that was also just to avoid
compromising situations.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so we have spoken about. So what could we do? What were the good things that we could do together as a couple?
One of them was taking walks. Yeah. So, like when I go visit, we would go for walks. Yeah. So this other day, we took our usual walk. It was a soccer field or what was it?
Yeah, we took a walk to a nearby soccer field.
Yeah.
Just from where we
But that soccer field is not entirely fenced, like one part of it is just bushes, Yeah, so we went and we were just standing there chit-chatting, and from nowhere this guy comes out of the bushes and he's like, give me $5. And like, we don't have money. Like, give me $5. It's like, we don't have. So then Evan tries to stand up like, you see, my man, we don't have money. You can even come search me. And then he goes like, no, don't do that.
He felt sorry for me.
And then he comes on me and he's like, apparently looking for the money or what. So he's like touching me inappropriately. But yeah,
I felt like, I needed to do something to that guy, but thank God. I kept my cool.
Yeah. So then after some time of searching and he couldn't find anything, he just took off. Man, that was so frightening. I was scared, like what could happen, what could have happened, Maybe he could have stabbed us or done something bad to us, but that just spoiled everything. We just went back home after that.
So we from then on we did not have a lot of walks. Maybe we would take shorter walks.
Yeah,
not too
down
far,
the street
or to the shops that were nearby our place or something like that. But definitely walking together was a good option. We made use of the car. There were opportunities we could use in the car where Fabi could come in and sit on the chair, or when or just come and stand by my seat on the driver's door. So we used most of those opportunities. Even when she comes over at home, she would sit on a chair in a way that was closer to me, so that we can still be a little bit romantically intimate, because otherwise it was going to be boring and stuff like that.
You know, as much as we wanted to wait until we were married, we were obviously attracted to each other, and we wanted to spend time together and be close to one another.
So another thing also that we decided to do, to supplement. So to supplement the not kissing and all this stuff, we were hugging. We were having intimate moment of holding one another, avoiding touching inappropriately. So we made use also of the car to really get those close moments together. Even like when we were sitting and she's on a chair like this, we would remove the armrest so that then she has enough access of me, so to be
as close as I could,
as close as she can. So that's it. So there were challenges in carrying through our courtship, and most of those challenges were engraved in the fact that it was just different. It felt different for her, especially for her, and for me also. It's not when you see two people who are romantically involved with each other taking a walk and they're holding hands. It was that's what most people picture as a romantic picture. But for us, having understood that it was going to be different, Fabi could not. They were holding hands, holding hands was quite a difficult thing to do. So in most cases, Fabi was actually most of the time pushing me.
Yeah, taking walks for us meant me walking behind him, practically. And then at some places where it was a bit steep, we could hold hands. Because we didn't need to worry about the push.
Then we'll just allow the chair to move, and then we would hold hands.
So those were special moments.
Quite special.
Yeah.
Nice.
Other ways also of obtaining these hugs were you being on the bed, and then I come next to you, kind of, so then we make use of a big pillow, and then we'd have something like this. That was very rare.
That was very rare, because they should be a flat bed or something where I'm seated first, or a sofa, so that then she can be able to do that. Challenges in going out, I think, because of always needing help in most cases. Going out was quite a process where you needed to plan a lot of things. Our first date, we didn't plan a lot of things. Like for example, we didn't know that there was actually that one step and there was no rent to enter into Nando's at that time. But going on as we gained more experience, we realized that we needed to plan. We needed to foresee our routes, to see which restaurants are actually accessible, which wheelchair friendly and stuff. So our dates were quite, we needed to really think about things.
Also the ramp, pavements and
pavements,
like on days when we took walks, you would have to plan how you would go about if there was no pavement. Is it a pavement?
Yeah, it's a pavement.
Pedestrian crossing were the best, yeah.
Yeah, pedestrian crossing were the best if they have ramps.
Yeah.
They have ramps.
Yeah.
Some pedestrian crossing did not have ramps.
Yeah.
Sometimes we needed to take longer routes.
Just to turn because there was no way to.
There's no ramp at the most reasonable place to put a ramp. There would be probably no ramp, so we had to go all the way around and stuff. Another thing that was also that I refused right from the beginning was allowing Fabi to carry me and to do most of those stuff. Even though there were places where it was tough because we were spending most of our time together, that was really a challenge. So that's it.
So that's basically about.
Yeah. Speak louder.
That's it for some.
The story.
No. I'm not talking about this.
Talk about it. Okay, so in one of these situations, we went to the showground together.
Exhibition.
The showgrounds in Windhoek is a place where they do it's like a market. What is it? A market, a place once a year where they do. It's the showgrounds. The showgrounds.
Was it not exhibition or something? It was not the normal showground.
It was an exhibition of some sort.
Yeah.
Anyway, Fabi has a good memory in this thing. So we had gone there, we got there, we parked, we got out of the car, we went in. This event was being attended by a lot of people. So what ended up happening was we were parked in.
Okay, I can take it from there. Yeah, so we come back and we are trying to get in. There's no space. The doors are not opening. So there's no way Eben will fit in unless the car is moved a little backwards.
Yes.
So
everyone else
is inside still doing their thing. It's just the two of us there. And then I'm like, but can't we ask a security guard to move the car? Because I can't drive. I couldn't drive that time. And he obviously can't get in. So we were stuck. So then he tells me, no, just go in. I'll direct you what to do. I said, I was not fine with it. I said, no, I don't know how to drive. I've never driven a car. And there are so many cars here. I can't, I won't. So we were there until he finally convinced me to get in the car. So I get in the car. He was sitting just next to the car.
Yes, a little bit outside, just directing by the window.
So I roll the window down and he starts, okay, so I don't know, I was not listening to all the things he was telling me. I was just doing my own thing, or he tells me this and I just do a complete different thing. So what ended up happening is that the car just moved like so fast. It was so fast and it just went in reverse. And the security guard came. Young lady, what are you doing? Do you realize the speed you are driving at? You could have, bumped the other car and it was gonna be a, what do you call those? When you bump one car and the other one.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a ripple effect,
Yeah. So I am so afraid. I'm frozen in the car. I don't even know how the car came to a stop because I did nothing. I just left everything and I was just sitting in the car, and another gentleman comes and say, young lady, you should be careful of your speed. And I'm like, okay, sir. And Eben is just sitting there and I don't know what he does.
I have no idea what stopped that car. Honestly speaking, I think God was with us that day. Because she didn't step on the brakes. The car just went. When it was about to hit the other parked
so
cars,
close to hitting a car.
It just stopped.
And so I get out of the car and the security guard helps Eben in the car. And then when he gets in the car, he's like, but how did this car come to a stop?
Yes, exactly.
Because it's still in reverse and you know, I didn't stop it or what.
Yeah.
Man, that was a horrible experience.
Yeah, Bambi for some time didn't want to sit at the driver's seat.
Because I was then learning to drive and
Yeah.
that just freaked me out. I didn't want to do anything with the car.
So, but anyway, the date went well. We had a great time together. So we had a lot of those great time together. Even though there were a few challenges, understanding that things were going to be different, and we were not comparing ourselves with any other couples was really helpful for us.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so that's it. So thanks for watching. If you are new on our channel, please consider subscribing, and if you do like this video, please like and share.
If you do like the content.
Or if you like the content that we, then say it then.
You? Hold it. So if you like the content that we just shared now, please do like. If you'd like us to record
more videos
of this nature, if you have questions or suggestions, please leave it in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.
Bye bye.